Let's bloody hide. Pilliga National Park.
How damn good it needs to be.
So just up here camping on my favourite spot on the property. Absolutely massive swells this weekend. That's looking at the southern side of Broughton Island off the east coast. It's just getting absolutely hammered. Check out the size of those waves. So I only just come to think of it today that I've actually been running this Bushman upright fridge for close to, well, it's been over a year, and I worked it out, it's probably around 450 days that it's been since I've actually turned the thing on, and it's been running continuously. So I think a video I did a while back regarding like chest style fridges, portable fridges versus upright fridges, that video is doing pretty well, and I think I converted a lot of you guys to actually go and get an upright. You have sent me pictures and stuff on Instagram and said that you went and bought an upright based on what I said, and you absolutely love it. So yeah, mine has ran over 450 days non-stop. Never turned it off. It's been in the canopy continuously running. So going to go over if I've had any issues, things that I like, things that I don't like, and yeah, a unbiased review on the Bushman 85 litre upright. So I picked up the fridge and I dropped it off to the boys at Mitts before my canopy was finished, so they could whip up this cage that they make for the uprights, so that way all the fascia and everything bolts in around the front there. So the cage is really good. It's got heaps of ventilation and stuff in it, so the fridge doesn't get hot and can run as efficient as it can. So yeah, so it sits in that aluminium cage that just bolts down to the extrusion system in the canopy. I do have a little bit of head height above it up there, but I can't really, there's not a fridge in between this size and one a bit larger to actually fit in here, so 85 was the biggest I could go. If I was going to have my time again, I'd probably have run two of these fridges side by side, so have an 85 there and an 85 here, and then now that I think Timmy at Mitts is working on a couple of different styles of upright sort of pantry drawers and not ones like this. So I'd probably have two fridges and then run a pantry drawer on this side that I can drag out. So Mitts have this base along the bottom that actually raises the fridge to be able to clear the lip here of the canopy. So that way your door clears. So if you get the Mitts set up, the boys will, if you let them know what fridge you want, they've got all these setups ready to go for whatever make of upright you want to get. But the Bushman has been a really good fridge. It's got this nice little latch up here, so you just pull down to open and close it. The latch is plastic, but it's very like good plastic. It's not crap, and I haven't had any issues with it breaking or anything like that. It's pretty flexible, so it just locks into that little lip on the top there. So you got a nice little shelf up the top here, which I usually just put cans and stuff. Then you got your larger bottles down the bottom here as well. As you can see, I've just got the necessities in here. So that goes to show you like how much room is in an 85. You still have a little bit of room here in front of the door, but there's 3 6-packs in there of beer, and then you got the middle tray. You can adjust the trays and stuff, and you can also flip this up to get more room. You got this little tray up here which you can keep just odd bits and pieces, and then you do have your little freezer up there, which I probably need to de-ice since it's been running for so long. I think the super dupers are jammed in there now. But yeah, got your little blue light, no issues with that. That's been working sweet. Your adjustment up there. I've always got beers or drinks and things in here, so there's always crap bouncing around. You can see a little bit of wear there on the floor just from putting in stuff in and out of the fridge. I wish there was some way of maybe stopping these from sliding outwards. I noticed that when I was on the pilly guard doing some pretty decent tracks, the thing would kind of slide, and then I'd get a few things jammed at the back there. So it'd be cool if there was little like tabs or something here to stop the actual shelves from moving. That's probably just one suggestion that I can think of. When it's jam packed, it's kind of when it's only like this that it tends to kind of move, and then things kind of will go down between the back wall and the shelf here. So, but just a small improvement that they could probably do. Maybe having some sort of runner on the inside here that unclips, and then you put the drawers, the shelves in where you want, and then you can clip that back in. It's probably the only thing I can really think of. But when it's fully packed, there's no issue. So regarding these fridges, I hear a lot of people saying, like, you open the door and then your cold air falls out. I don't really find that as an issue. Like, I'm not devastated every time I open my fridge that my cold air falls out. So I don't really, I understand what they're saying, that like cold air drops, and in a normal chest style portable fridge, the cold air staying at the bottom, but I just can't stand the portable fridges and just trying to get something out from the bottom and everything falling in on itself. Get a really big one of those portable fridges, you can kind of lay stuff out a bit better, but when you've got like a 50 litre and you're going away for a week, you've got so much stuff packed in there that if you want something on the bottom, you've got to pull everything out. So that's why I really like this fridge, and why I'd probably run 2 of them side by side and then ditch having because I do have another Ridge Rider fridge that I normally have on the other side for bigger trips. So I'd probably ditch that fridge and actually run 2 Bushman uprights on this side. I wish that these uprights were fridge freezer. So I know they got a freezer on the top, but I wish they had like a freezer function, so they operated as a freezer, not just a fridge. So something for Bushman to look at. I think that's probably the only negatives, is just that the drawers slide slightly out to the door, and then stuff falls down the back. And I wish that they had full freezer function, that you could run the fridge as a freezer. So maybe something for Bushman to think about, is to have these as an option to be fridge or freezer. It would be pretty cool to be able to get them down into minus, and because I'd run this one as a fridge and then I'd have another one here as a freezer for those trips, and I think that'd be a pretty sick setup. So setup always changes. My setup's constantly changed. I've changed this setup probably 3 times now since the original, what I thought I wanted, and we all do it. We all take things out or put things in that we think that we want, and then we realize we don't really use it. Or like, I've taken a lot out of this canopy now in regards to the kitchen and all that sort of stuff. So I just basically just use this drawer, and I've got some Uniflame tables that I use now. So, but if I was to do this again, yeah, 2 fridges, 2 of these Bushmans side by side, because I do rate these fridges. I think they're really good. I've had no issues with it. Again, running well over 12 months non-stop. So yeah, some good positive feedback regarding the Bushman 85 litre upright. Thumbs up from me. So anyway guys, until the next one, I'll catch you later.